Inside a carefully crafted mud fortress, shaped from layers of clay and earth, a quiet beginning unfolds where fragile life rests on a bed of golden dry grass. Within this protective chamber, a devoted Rufous Hornero named Rufus watches over two pristine white eggs, his presence calm, yet endlessly vigilant. Soft light filters through the narrow entrance as dust drifts gently in the still air, creating a warm sanctuary hidden from the outside world. Rufus lowers his body slowly, covering the eggs with his feathers, sealing them in warmth as he begins the long and patient act of incubation. Time passes in silence, broken only by the rhythm of his breathing and the distant sounds of the world beyond the mud walls. He rises occasionally, turning each egg carefully with his beak, ensuring life grows evenly within. Every movement is precise. Every moment matters. Days stretch into nights as Rufus remains dedicated, rarely leaving, enduring hunger and fatigue for the lives beneath him. Then a change, a subtle vibration runs through one egg. Rufus freezes, watching, listening. A tiny crack appears, spreading slowly across the shell as life begins to break free. Rufus leans closer, letting out soft, encouraging calls, guiding the unseen chick toward the world outside. The crack widens, and the small beak pierces through, pushing again and again until the shell finally gives way. At last, the newborn emerges, weak, trembling, and covered in soft, damp down. Rufus gently clears the broken shell pieces away, creating space for the fragile chick to breathe and rest. He nudges it softly, offering warmth, comfort, and the first connection between parent and offspring. But survival demands more than protection. Rufus steps out of the nest. The world outside awaits. Perched on the branch, he scans the surroundings carefully before launching into the open air in search of food. His eyes lock onto movement, a grasshopper. He strikes swiftly, catching it with precision, gripping it tightly as it struggles to escape. With the prey secured, Rufus returns to the nest, delivering the first meal to the waiting chick. The newborn opens its beak eagerly, swallowing the food as strength begins to build within its tiny body. Time passes and the chick grows, its body stronger, its feathers slowly forming, its voice louder with each passing day. Rufus continues tirelessly, hunting, feeding, cleaning, and guarding, shaping survival through constant care. But danger comes without warning. A shadow falls across the branch. Rufus looks up. A predator approaches. A large lizard crawls steadily toward the nest, its cold eyes fixed on the vulnerable chick inside. Rufus reacts instantly, puffing up his feathers, making himself appear larger, more threatening. He lets out sharp warning calls, but the predator does not stop. It moves closer, closer. Rufus spreads his wings wide, blocking the entrance completely, standing between danger and his offspring. The confrontation begins. The lizard lunges. Rufus leaps into the air, dive-bombing the predator, striking with his beak and claws. The lizard snaps back, jaws closing dangerously close. But Rufus dodges and attacks again without hesitation. The battle intensifies, dust scattering as both struggle for control of the narrow branch. The lizard pushes forward, reaching into the nest and grabbing the young bird by the wing. The chick struggles violently, flapping and kicking in desperate resistance. Rufus attacks relentlessly, pecking, striking, refusing to surrender. He lands on the predator's back, delivering repeated blows, forcing it to loosen its grip. The lizard tightens again. Dragging the struggling chick toward the edge. Time slows, everything hangs on a single moment. With one powerful strike, Rufus hits the predator's head. The grip breaks, the chick is freed. It tumbles back into the safety of the nest, breathing heavily but alive. Rufus stands firm, placing himself between the predator and the entrance, driving it back with unwavering determination. Defeated, the lizard retreats, disappearing down the branch into the wilderness below. Silence returns. Rufus rushes back, gently checking the chick, ensuring it is safe, restoring calm within the nest. Time passes, and the young bird grows stronger, its feathers now full, its movements confident and steady. Soon it steps beyond the nest, following Rufus into the open world for the first time. The tall grass sways as they move together, parent and offspring, exploring the landscape side by side. Rufus demonstrates how to forage, scratching the soil, uncovering hidden insects and worms. The young bird watches, then imitates, learning through practice and persistence. At first clumsy, it slowly improves, catching its own prey, gaining independence with each success.
Chirp, 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 chirp.
Days turn into weeks, and the once fragile chick becomes a capable survivor, moving with purpose across the land. Rufus watches proudly, guiding when needed, but allowing growth through experience. Now strong, alert, and confident, the young bird stands beneath the warm sunlight, ready to face the world alone. From a fragile life hidden within a clay fortress to a resilient survivor of the wild, its journey is complete. And within the endless rhythm of nature, the story continues, shaped by instinct, protected by courage, and carried forward into the next generation.